What's up again, guys? Yeah, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Dovahkiin, and welcome back to Let's Play Divinity Original Sin 2. And before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. Okay, on my previous vid, Sibyl's recruitment started on a bad note, that's why it felt awkward. This one is just utterly strange, but for some reason I find it funny. I don't know, you be the judge.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to...
Oh. Perhaps... Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected. It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip. Thus...
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Because my own was stolen from me! And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal! Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! Oh. You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... Well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features. Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No, I may be an Eternal, but my patience has its limits. Indeed, I may be the only Eternal. My people seem rather absent. At least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers. A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one. I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill, but I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again. Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate. Ah, well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm, or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory. Regardless, they are not here, but I will find them, wherever they are. I will find them. I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours? Ah, you seek a more subtle approach. How surprisingly civilized. Very well. What do you require? I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see. Splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
So, he's an Eternal. Interesting. By the way, Thanos is an Eternal too. A hybrid, that is. Anyhow, Fane by default is, like my tune, a wizard. But there you just saw me respec him as a ranger. Because personally, I just want an ideal party composed of the core RPG base classes. Warrior, Thief, Ranger, and Mage. Alright, on attributes. He starts with 2 points on wits, but that's fine, I'm gonna get witty gear anyway. Among my squad, he's the only tune which does not prioritize con, and I opted int for him instead. Why? The undead does not heal conventionally, they get damaged instead. They can only be healed via poison, so he's gonna be a full-fledged geomancer as well, hence the prio on int. Next are combat abilities. He starts out with a point in pyrokinetic, but that's okay. Going back to a geomancer, as per the wiki, this school is int based, and every ability point invested increases poison and earth damage, and any physical armor restoration you cause. So his meta is simple. Cast those surface and cloud generating poison spells on himself to constantly heal him, and since he's surrounded by all of his toxicity, none will dare go near, and as a ranger, distance is an advantage. Moving on to civil abilities. In my previous vid I said that Sibyl is my pickpocket type thief, and Fane is more of the locksmith because he doesn't need lockpicks. Yes, that's another weird perk of being a dead guy. He can just use his bony fingers, wait, not bony but rather fleshless fingers, to open locks. And he's gonna be my lucky charm too. He's an Eternal after all. By the way, as per the recent updates, Lucky Charm is shared by the whole party, so he doesn't need to be the exclusive looter anymore. Okay, on talents. This is the usual list for a ranger, but with the inclusion of Savage Sortilege and Torture, which are ideal for mages. So yes, he's more of a wayfarer, and he's gonna be using a crossbow instead of a bow. Crossbows have penalties on movement, but are mitigated by heavier damage. He's not gonna be moving much anyway. As per tags, again, these are fixed. By the way, these are his stats at level 26 without gear. On my previous vid, I mentioned that final point distribution will be determined by endgame gear. What do I mean by that? As per base points, combat abilities are soft capped at 10, but they can go beyond that via gear. My goal is just to reach Geomancer 10, but let's say my base Geomancer is at 8, and my endgame helmet provides 2 bonus points, thus already at 10. Therefore, any further points I get will be spent on other abilities instead. Remember the card sharks in one of my previous vids? I think Griff is their big boss. He controls the kitchen, and in the ghetto, food is power. And here I'm outnumbered, though I will gain an ally which I'll try to protect. But the only definite strat I have are those high grounds, where Fane and my tune are positioned. As per the imprisoned elf quest, and Red and Sibyl's personal quest lines, Griff is an essential NPC. However, I'm done with those quests, and he just made himself and his entire crew of bullying thugs disposable. Therefore, force attack.
No, not like this. I won't let them.
Did you see how I blew up Griff the chicken? Anyway, it failed on the woman because I forgot that she still had physical armor which defends against the chicken claw spell, and she just came out of nowhere, right? The other woman who sided with me, Butter, is a huntsman skill bookseller, and she did that because she's infatuated to my main, and to do that you just need to charm her with dialogue. Haven't told her yet, but it's going nowhere. It's me, not her, you know. Anyway, in the first episode of this series, I just gave a preview on my main Tombs Elementalist build. On my next vid, Onyx Dovahkiin is gonna be the one. And that's all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also, check out other videos from Sabbath Clan Philippines and subscribe. See you on my next vid. Peace out.